So, okay. So what inspired you to do this?
Just the scene itself and again, I'm going back to these places that feel like home, not just the domestic sphere, but home life. When I was younger, I really hated the fact that I had a kid so early.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was robbed, right? That I was watching all these people that were, that I went to school with, and they were traveling and they were having adventures. And I was a mom and I was stuck here in Mississippi, which I never wanted to be in. I wanted to be somewhere else because, the grass is always greener, right?
Right.
But
yeah, I did that. I moved 1,000 miles away from where I grew up.
Exactly. That was the dream.
Yeah.
So, but at this point, I think as an artist, one of the things that we do, especially as a painter, someone who works from visuals and, their objective reality or their internal reality, they're always searching out something that they find beautiful, even if it's not necessarily beautiful, right? We make things beautiful. We spend time looking closer at subjects to the point where we give them new meanings, right? We help people see something that they might not have seen before when they looked at a red balloon. So for me, I've been making pieces from my reality as a child or as a mom or a person who lives in the South. Just what I have in front of me. And the more that I look for that beauty here, the more that I find. So at this point, traveling or making pictures of things that are outside of my little circle are not interesting to me at all. I just want to keep digging deeper and deeper into what it is to be here. What is here? My current life.
It's deep.
I don't mean to be deep.
No, you're an artist. That's awesome.
That's just how I think. So this is Avery reading on the porch, and I played with it. Right, I got really playful. It's cut paper collage. It's a sketch.
Okay.
But I am obsessed with this composition. One, because again, it's the house, you're enclosed, but it also shows a little bit of the landscape, the natural elements.
She's on a swing.
She's reading.
Reading.
What you don't see in the picture is actually the dogs are looking out the window. So, you've got this separation of space inside the house, what's going on, this little liminal, in between space of her on the porch and then the outer world. So it's something I'm interested in pursuing more. Like, how can I keep looking at my life, the home, and keep searching out identity through that?
Do you think it's because you skipped over that part? Right.
The whole identity part?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think so.
You had to raise a child. And you were looking to find that connection, right? And you're doing it through art. So your daughter symbolizes that span of time,
right?
Because 15 years later,
Exactly.
I know what it's like to raise a teenager. There's there's a journey.
It is.
We'll just say, So on a technical front, did you ask her to sit there, or did you just capture?
I snuck up on her.
So when you do that, you do a quick sketch, and then after that, at that point, you just separate from the actual scenery, right? Because she's going to move and leave, right? You didn't ask her to sit there for
right. So it's it's a photograph, but it's
so you just snapped a shot and took it with.
But it's my porch, so I can imagine going back to this space in the summer and working from life, capturing that scene. And then just putting her in there, using both, working from what I see and trying to contain that space and the colors, but also utilizing the tools I have today.
Yeah.
Because we have them.
Each piece is in its moment, right?
Right.
Yeah.